What's Charles Wiley's status on that charge?
Same thing I've always said. He's not going to play in a game until the facts of whatever. I don't get to decide that, but he will not play in a game until that is cleared up.
Is Markel packed good and ready to go?
Looked good yesterday. We'll see today. Yesterday was a little. We went 2 hard days, backed off yesterday, and that was his first day back. We'll know more today, but looked pretty good. He'll have to. It'll be painful initially, but I think he can. I think he can do it.
Any update on Deontay Anderson and the wrist?
I think he's supposed to be out with us today too. This will be his first day back. He ran yesterday, but I think he's back out today. Probably be in a green jersey because they want to make sure everything gets set right. But anticipate him going full next week.
This wasn't the big position battle, but sometimes you brought Robert over to offense. Do you have a guy in mind who might be able to fill that jumbo role for you?
No, I don't know if that's something we're going to do or not.
Okay.
We'll kind of see how early on how we're doing with our short yardage stuff. We're confident. We got bigger backs.
Mm-hmm.
We'll work harder on our plan. We think our quarterbacks can run, all of them. So that's not something we spent much time on yet.
Right.
Not saying we won't do it, but I don't know.
You were a little disappointed at the defense the last scrimmage last weekend. How they progressed this past week?
Well, that's hard to tell because we're not go very little live anymore. Go about 10 minutes. But we want to get them to as healthy as we can to the game now. So it's kind of hard to tell. I think though once you get into a game planning situation, hopefully that will help us. I mean, you talk about tendencies and you talk about certain things we're going to run. You're not trying to do everything that you may be trying to do within the course of just a normal scrimmage where you're not planning for it. So hopefully that will help and give us more confidence.
I know it's only been a few days, but has there been any update on Fadal? You mentioned another foot treatment that they might try.
He's at that right now. So
is that here in Oxford?
No, it's out of town, and I think it's in Texas. So I know it's in Texas, and I think he's should arrive back tomorrow. And they believe that in a couple of days you'll know, whether or not it's going to be helpful or not.
Is it just about alleviating pain?
Yeah, it's the structure's fine. We trust the doctors that have done it, and they do these all the time. They feel the structure's fine now. It's just a matter of can he play with whatever pain there is.
Did he re-aggravate the original injury, or is it just lingering from November?
It's been 2 surgeries, so there was, I'm not a doctor, so I probably don't need to go there, but it's the same injury.
Okay.
Just right now, how many linemen are you comfortable rotating on offense?
10. I think you'll see 10 in the first game.
Safeties back to the defense. You've seen less miss assignments over the past week that you were kind of worried about last weekend.
Last weekend I'm not sure there was a lot of missed assignments by those guys. Just it's probably more we just didn't fit things properly and didn't tackle well, and that's the not tackling well is the scariest thing really because of who we're facing early on. Usually you have a game or two maybe that you get to do that and get some practice, but we get to warm up with one of the best I've seen now.
Thank you.
There was a story yesterday in Yahoo. I was waiting for someone to ask me. I'll do it. Was that news to you about talking to other schools and about immunity?
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I think, Neil, this has become like the norm around here, and I'm just kind of numb to it, and it actually just makes us stronger. But you'd have to ask whoever wrote the article and those sources. I know that from our end, we protect what's going on in it, and I would hope that the same is for everyone involved. But it was total. I have no idea. So
Is it
don't know if it's true or not. I mean, you guys, or is it not? I have no idea.
Is it frustrating to you at all that this is just dragging on and on and on?
Well, we're ready to get to the end of it. You could say that.
I saw you and Nick Saban do interviews together, and you both said you would both pick each other to go on trips together. So have you guys decided to go fishing together? Picked a time?
Well, we were at Lake Burton together for a week last summer. We enjoyed our time there.
So was that planned? You guys both picked each other?
Well, no. We would never talk about anything like that. I assure you. It was not planned. But I have great respect for Nick, and he's really been very helpful to me in my move to the SEC, and so I'm honored that he would say that.
Thanks, guys.